Daddy working all the time today, believing for a brighter day. Tell us your story. Let the people sing your glory. From the struggle to the victory, your voice will change your history. It's on the ground. It's more of who you are. It's on the ground. It's more of who you are. One God, many stories, many lives, many glories. For the love of Uganda, changing lives across the border. One God, many stories. Your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be a winning dance. Single mother playing late at night. Students chasing every little light. Brother trying hard to feed the hope. Still strong though he walks alone. Every star that I keep on beaming. Every force that believes in dreaming. No matter where you come from today, your story can open the way. It's less on the ground. It's more of who you are. It's less on the ground. It's more of who you are. One God, many stories, many lives, many glories. For the love of Uganda, changing lives across the border. One God, many stories. Your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be a winning dance. One God, many stories, many lives, many glories. For the love of Uganda, changing lives across the border. One God, many stories. Your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be a winning dance. There's above the ground. It's more of who you are. It's less above the ground. It's more of who you are. We talk the truth, not just a brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to green patrol. Still, she break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Welcome to the road, and we're out the mystery soul. For the love of cars, Uganda. The story is right, all the new design we bright. Toyota, Nissan, there's so much that we break it down, no propaganda. Every papa's got a tale, feeling try to see the scale. We talk the truth, not just a brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to green patrol. Still, we break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, driving to tomorrow. We bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TX ride? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Palette views and engine walks, we teach you more than just photos and tools from the basics of trucking, key and car. Just stop if you new or if it's on bed. For love of cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Learning, driving love. This is more than just machines. It's a love, the life, the dream. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to rinse patrol. You still see break it down. Helping every number in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Yeah, living out of style. Okay, man. I woke up in a good mood. I don't know why, but I'm feeling so good, like I want the whole mood. I'm not gonna put on the t-shirt today. Feel like it's guitar today. I make her smile, I make her laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine. Feel like getting down to me. Feel like touching down, dance to me. I make you want to make you want me. I'll make you smile. I'll make you feel like after that, I'll take you to my place where we would play, but before we play, yeah. Feeling good, jump. Feeling good, polka. Feeling good, jump. Feeling good, polka. You and me, we move the world. We're gonna make them jump. We're gonna make them dance. Jump. Excuse me, posing. When Anana, when Jaka, where I got Twalabada, Twago, I need him. You can love me. Love it is a full of renti. I take a one of plenty. We're floating, we're loading it. One of no more calling it. Mugambe wanetesizo wasaba hariyato tapyo Mugambe wanetesizo mata wachibastoleta Mugambe wanetesizo wana wademo wahagararina Mugambe wanetesizo it's not the way ignore what I need ignore what you need more ignore Cause it's savage my body my looks make what I do fire Girl you got me feeling hot on some balance I'm feeling right now they got both all of us in so I'm going calling us and then put you down Bagala extra man, Bagala was the killer was in the play your mind but they got that you are must be on Yama Bakwasa Mapera What's up, hurry up to the floor no matter what you must do later that's what they got think that she said. She thinks she gives up like that, you know. Now you tell her this. Tell her you wanted to tell me. Yeah. I'm not cooling out down. Yeah. Wanna change it to one. What's up? Hurry up to the floor. Wanna change it to one. No matter what she does, don't let her. Wanna change it to one. Now I never want to go wanna change it to one. I'm not cooling out down. Wanna change it to one. What's up? Hurry up to the floor. Wanna change it to one. No matter what she does, don't let her. Wanna change it to one. Now I never want to go wanna change it to one. I'm teasing up. I smoke in the water. Now everything I'm finished on my mind. I said, it's not the way. Give me what I need. Give me what you need. More than what cause it's solid. Fight my body, my looks. Make what I do with fire. I stayed. I'm teasing up. I smoke in the water. Now everything I'm finished on my mind. I said, but no, nigga, she tell you that, you know, she goes away, you know, she knows. That's why she say every time. But tell her the one that is every. Oh, okay, man. Well, good morning, my people. How are you doing today? Monday today. I hope you had a good Sunday evening. That building looks nice. What you think of that? That one protruding, the Marriott, looks nice. I think that's one place I want to bring my kids. Basudeoke chirochim. Just basudeoko. Kantandiko kunganya omutwalo. Omutwalo gumu times 200 days. The send meka. Itwatsoolo sura wechide ekimu. So mtandiko kunganya sente namwe. Mugenyi Simon Peter Nampija Joliet. Shanko Gibbs, Slay Priest. Kate Shuraim, Paul Sema VIP, King Daniel VIP, Mwanguzi David, Slepresting, Mutera Mwesala, Mark Exojifune, Mutera Mwesala. By the way, me, I failed to click the voting link. It kept on telling me, Page, your security features on your phone, yeah? It works. Several people were telling me the same thing. I kept opening it, it kept working. But voting ends this week, though. I mean, the nomination, and then we'll start the voting process. So, but the nominations are going very well. I have a good number of people you guys nominated. We are going to look for them and see if they want to be part of the awards. You can nominate someone, and for them, they don't want to be part of the awards. So, Casual Van VIP. Chairman Zach, Chairman Wabakori, Mwasuze Mutia. Guys, do you realize there is no jump? The kids went for holidays, and because children are not going to school, there is no traffic. My question is one: parents are not going to work over. Slippery, you pay. Well, I have to be on there, but you pay 10,000 shillings a month for you to be a VIP. Like Moze, good morning. Mother guy, what happens? There is no traffic jam, the shops are closed. Do parents decide that they will not work during the holiday over what is happening? Emoroka zonna zonna bananga basoma ziba ziragawa. Era abana bebalekera okusoma. Are parents no longer driving their cars or what? Huh? And then, of course, guys, I was thinking about something. You guys remember guy oligo baita Godfather yabuuza okuwasa embaga nokola okwanjula fa abasajja bituyamba ki? It was a very, very genuine question. And then I was discussing with Mama Aban. I was asking her, nze bwengende wamwe ebintu nze nfuniramu wa nze ng'omusajja era we mmala ekyo ne tukola embaga nze nga Arthur nfuniramu wa? She could not answer the question. And then I was thinking to myself, do you guys think that marriage is about love, or it's a financial arrangement where one party benefits and the other invests? Do you think that marriage is about business, yeah, or it is about love? What do you guys think? Mpozi nechidala go kuwasa kukuyamba chiriki chikawa agaba god Ricky chikawa VIP agabs Godwin VIP okuwasa fa abasajja kutuyamba chi fe tuwasa because of love abakazi ne bafumbirwa because of money, over the women get married because of what we can provide, and for us we get married because of love. What is important to us as human beings? Yeah. So I was just contemplating. I thought because it's money's manless. Because you guys realize that from the beginning of a relationship, the man invests. Apart from of course, I've had that senior women, abachala abakuru, bo bawasa abavubuka. Namuwasa namuteka mu ssente ne yeeteka mu ssente omuvubuka asobola okumwanjula okola okwanjula. Of course, we also realize that marriage is about spending all the time. You start spending from the day you start dating. You spend when you have children. You're spending. For us as men, it's literally responsibility, a lot of responsibility. Do you think that the marriages these days are money based, love based, and the conversations that are happening? A lot of women bewaye ennaku zino abawala interviews ebakola ennaku zino sikitegeera oba tebati oba babawasizza oba tebabawasizza. I don't know. Marriage not only seals the bond but also legitimizes the children. Arthur, I have seen kids being kicked out of the clan because their parents did not take the step of marriage culturally for recognition. Kids being kicked out of the clan, ekisooka ofunamu ekitiibwa omukwano n'abaana. Julie, abaana nsobola okubafuna ne bwe mba siwasizza mbaga ne bwe mba sikoze kwanjira. We all know that, right? Ekitiibwa bwe mba ne ssente nkifuna. So I think the expenses are worth it. But yes, I have seen unreasonable dowry expectations. Slave Priest, can I ask you something? If the kids are kicked out of the clan, what do they lose? What do they lose if they are kicked out of the clan? Me,
I am of a Fumbe clan. I've never been there. I've never been to the meetings. I don't intend to go there. That's why me, I good morning, Karim Yuji. That's why me, in a way, there are things like belonging, like I don't believe in them. Did you see batabani bali abana bakafedo bebagamant sibana be? You would see sadness on them. I think the sadness wasn't because of the clan. The sadness was because they are not going to get a piece of the inheritance that their dad left. When you start questioning everything, I think in a way it starts not making sense. It starts not making sense. Is marriage a business arrangement? Or, and I've seen motivational speakers talk, the wealthy people have understood it. They have understood that marriage is supposed to be a business transaction. You marry a woman because aina charita on the table, her family is wealthy, her family is connected. You saw like you guys mwalaba kino kanchogere mu Uganda, mwalaba muwala wa Ruto. Mwala wa Ruto alinga abasajja, but omuyayi yagenda munatwalayo helicopter nga dawari, natwalayo ne billion oba bili eza Kenya shillings. Billion 2 munatwala ne helicopter namba. Nayo lyo omuwala bw'omutundira alinga abasajja. Do you think that was love or that was a purely business arrangement? I think kumwala wa Ruto, it was a purely business arrangement. Ono musajja we mutieni ngatatereera avuge moroka nene naye kapere. In Acholi culture, when a kid is kicked out, they lose all inheritance, which is then swooped away by the uncles. They don't get into the tribe and are seen as aliens. Okay. So if their parents are not married, then the kids are aliens, they lose inheritance. What about people like Arthur that never got any inheritance, but somehow we have survived? People like Arthur that have never really belonged. I know that it's there, but I've never really belonged. They didn't have to kick me out. The woman better be brand new. She better have 0 mileage. No, that's not a Chinese double cabin. That's a Nissan Navara. Of course, it looks like it's Chinese, but it's a Nissan Navara. Guys, if marriage is supposed to be a business arrangement, then ngawe bweba wasiza mwala wa Ruto, mwala wa Ruto baba tawasika oba ino kubanga osibye omutima gwe lwaki togula amafuta. Marriage is more biblical. Nah, me, I don't believe in the source of like here in Uganda, for example, you cannot, for example, go to church. You cannot go to church before you go to the parents. Okay, you could decide to just do it, but church will ask you for permission, for the permission of the parents. But that you get. So and the parents only accept after you have done kwanjura. So I think the marriage is not biblical. Personally, I don't believe in going to church for marriage. I don't believe in that. For you to go and be counseled by people that have never been married. And I'm a Catholic, trust me, I'm a Catholic. I'm a staunch Catholic. But I don't believe that a person that has never gotten married should counsel someone that's going to be married. A person that doesn't know what it means to be sexually responsible for another human being, to be counseling someone that is sexually responsible for another human being. A person that doesn't know what it means to be with a woman every morning, every night, sometimes who will be very provocative to counsel someone that knows what it feels like. For a person that doesn't know that you can actually be tempted openly and act openly, they don't know how it feels, because for them, if they are tempted openly, yes, but they cannot act openly. for me, I don't believe that person can counsel me, can tell me what to do. I don't believe they deserve to tell me what to do. You get? They can tell me what to do on all the other sins that they are probably exposed to, like the sin of greed, yeah, gluttony and all that, but they cannot be counseled. So I don't believe in me. I believe that, and I've seen a lot of marriages that were church marriages really badly, with people actually almost killing each other because they cannot go back to church to be separated, or because they did not think about the business consequence of the marriage, and when the business was what had to be thought about, olaba amaduuka gonna magari, abaana bwe baba tebasoma, abazadde basalawo obutakola ki. Like, all these shops are closed and it's not early, it's 8 a.m. What is happening? There is no traffic. By the way, Arthur, you can have a marriage in simple format. My cousin's Kwanjula had less than 20 people. It was all about agreeing on a few things, not expenses. So I feel it should not be business, but you realize it's already business. I think the one thing that makes marriage business, one of the things that makes marriage business, is the fact that you have to get money. Personally, the security, I've never believed that when a man is going to have the introduction ceremony, believe that a man should get his own money, marry his own woman. That's what my belief has always been. Either for the people that have had Kwanjula, actually, for me to contribute to Kwanjula for my OBs and OGs, I started an association where it is a must for everyone in that association to bring money for Kwanjula, for wedding, because for me the only way you will get money out of me is if it's a must. You get, and I know that even you will give it to me as a must, and the same amount you give me is the same amount I give you. So I believe that I am going to marry my woman with my own money. She has to be worth it. Yensonga kikolanga Kwanjula, I have to do the Kwanjula sente zange nzikunganyize banga dene ntuuka okuziwaayo, omukazi alina okuba nga ali worth it, nga she has proved that she's worth doing all those things for, because okwanjula kwa bei. So it's a business arrangement. I am paying. I am paying. There is no money in morning hours. You're sure? Katneda, Lucky Mose, if there is no money in morning hours, why is it that during school days, this entire road will be full? So is there money during morning hours, during school days? What happens? The Bible says he who finds a good wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. Okay, there are people that have been married for years and they did not find favor from the Lord. What happened? What happened to them? Did the Lord not like them from the beginning, or what? And I'm asking genuine questions. I've seen people, like I know someone that used to say that he went to a prophet and the prophet that the only way he would get rich was if he married his woman in church. I think he went ahead and did it. His situation became worse. What happened then? Where did the favor of the Lord go? Mugenyi Simon Peter. Where did for me, I've seen a lot of business transactions. Do you guys, and we have seen it, I saw it at my grandmother's home. When my aunties were getting married, each of my aunties would in a way repaint their home. Some that had to do serious renovation, like building a part of the house, did it, and they did this before the Kwanjula ceremony, and the husband took care of that. Isn't that a business transaction? Abana basiketi bakubye side mirror yange. Yesterday there is a boy owa border yabadde avuga gadi, najja nakuba side mirror yange naye. Nay, Arthur, do you believe in God? Yes, I believe in God. I actually believe in God more than you. I am a staunch believer. I believe that the amount of power that God has, we don't even have to pray to him for anything. He already knows what he has to give us. He knew us before we were made. He knows what is happening in our lives, what will happen in our life. Schooling time makes parents move early morning. Arthur, me, I have yet done, because I want a civil strictly 50 people. Now madam wants the opposite. If madam will pay for it, but never allow your madam to pay for the wedding. Arthur, you sound like you are against the marriage. I'm not against the marriage institution. Mama baningena muwasa bulungi nyongena musamu sente yange. Abali bayo nga mpasa mama bali mujja kulaba nti Arthur yataddewo yayiyewo omubiri. Abali sobola okubeerawo. Mujja kulaba nti Arthur yewo miraja akasajja kayewo omubiri kano. But my questions are genuine. And I think that's the problem that we have. When, like in Uganda here, when someone questions something even genuinely, we think they're against that thing. But the questions are genuine questions. Chris Fitness, obuzenyo, ugambo otya. Arthur, these self-styled prophet apostles, disciples, barabe duka, let me remain with my Leo. Nze, ndi mukatolichi, omugundivu. Omugundivu. Just a sale ezimu obwongo tebuzikwata nyina okuba n'akatabo naye. Chairman Zach, are you married? Do you have a woman at home? Yeah? Travel Live Vlog, good morning. Is set a thief to catch a thief. How can an unmarried person cancel those to be married and they themselves have no first-hand experience? Exactly. For me, that's the thing that I have with church marriage. After you can have a marriage in simple format. I know the simple format, but women don't want the simple format. Do you guys realize women don't want simple things? Abakazi bagala ekitunga kya kulagako. And I think decor is expensive because of women. Everything has to be exaggerated when decorating. We can just come and sit there at the veranda. Guys, is marriage business or it's love? Do you guys believe that people still have love? Yeah? Or it's a business transaction always? And by the way, guys, I've been seeing men that are genuinely excited about marriage. The guy comes and dances. Ninaka clip kinabe guy nga ali mukuzinda omukazi kumbaga ye nga alina ne ba king dancer. And that's a nice thing, eh? So if you believe in God, then you must no. God gave us a brain mush which talks about praying for what you want, even though you know God knows what you want, which also talks about marriage and finding a good wife. Mush, your conversation brings you to a. But for me, my question today is marriage business transaction or it's love? Do you guys believe that people still love each other? Do you believe that people still marry because they love each other? With the pressure that people get from their parents, abazadde ne bateka abantu ku pressure nga tonna wasa. Ochiwulidde nampija Julie, you have answered my question. So you agree, Julie, you agree that nzenga atanyinza obasifunamu naye ekikole musanyuse. Julie has beaten herself a bullet in the leg. Ochikolo omusanyuse. Muzem, but I always catch up on the conversation. Hey, Amina. 2% with love, 98% with for business. So you guys actually believe that 98% of marriages are business transactions. Nti omukasajja alaba omukazi nga mulungi n'amukuba, omukazi n'agamba nze mpasa, omukazi n'aba nga kyaleese bulungi bwe, omusajja n'aleeta ssente ze ne beewasa and they go. And of course you guys have been seeing the conversation of this chick bamuyita Nerinya Ndiye David mukazi wa Bule. I need to talk to Bule one of these days. He phoned me somewhere nangamba Arthur nkwetaaga kana musangawa, but I don't have his number. I don't think he has my number. But guys, you have seen that saga. Before Bule married that lady, people were warning him. Ngule machine eyo zemoroka machine yange yafa, so I should buy a smaller one, something more portable. I'm going to go buy it because one. So before Bole married that lady, everyone was warning him. One reason they warned him was that the chick had already been married, and saying like, you don't togenda kuwasa mchala yafumbirwa wako ajja kulema. And of course Bule was in love, and he did. And from what I have seen and heard, they did not even last 2 years. Yeah, they were there, they had a lot of wrangles, and then the lady left. She went and got married somewhere else. And do you believe it was love there, or it was transactional? And here they could love, and here they could transactional. And you guys have seen a lot. There, they were jaja wange mutunde waliyo a couple bafumbirwa. Like they had been together since I was young. It was a respected couple. The man, morning. Onkwatam. The man was I think the LC5 chairperson for a very long time. The man was LC5 chairperson for a very long time. The man was LC5 chairperson for a very long time, and they were married legally, and they had twins. Of course, one of the twins was disabled. And then, oh, sorry guys. Why isn't it going back? And the lady came with her 2 children, 2 boys, abakuru. And the man did not have any children. Now, recently, I think it was about 10 years ago, my grandmother was selling her place. Because of family issues still. And those people were our neighbors, like immediate neighbors. And then my grandmother had sold a piece of her land to that gentleman. While she was selling the entire place, the person that was buying that land had to also give the man money, because they had to compensate him. And during those meetings, that's when I saw that all these years these guys were actually not as happy as we thought. They were, in the beginning, it was the man that was drunk. Then later on, in those meetings, I realized that, oh, actually, even the woman now is drunk. And for her, she was. It was really that bad. And that was one of the marriages that we have seen. We have seen marriages where she has been in court. I think she's getting released this year. She knocked the husband, Yamutomeda. Like the post-mortem report revealed that he was knocked intentionally. Ribs were broken. Like he had multiple fractures. It wasn't really an accident. You know, when someone knocks you by accident, they stop. This person, Yamutomeda, na amuyitako, na akomao, na amudam. And the lady was locked up for like 10-15 years, I think. She's being released this year. And all of you guys, you know that, and these things like that, where couples are really violent with each other, yeah, you saw Kasiu Ukida, yeah, you saw the things with Kasiu Ukida, Dr. Chiyinji. You've seen a lot of marriages that end up like that. And most of the marriages where things end up like that, it's marriages where people were married in church. Isn't it marriages where people were married in church? So for me, I ask myself, is is there love or it's a business transaction? Nti omuntu omu alemera mu business nga baagala agiveemu kati bwalemera nnyo mu business oli ayagala ave mu business ye n'amukuba n'amugjawo okitegeera. Hash Fitness UG high. Lucky Mose, here in UAE, marriage, you just go to people to civil judicial court, make vows and come out with a marriage certificate. It's the government that approves marriages. I think it should be like that. Munange, after spend a lot of money as a man, the only thing you can do is enjoy the day because you know that money is not coming back. Ladies have love for things men have. A bigger percentage of marriage is business transaction because abakyala yabala akasente kolina. In UAE you pay nothing, only mature adults agree to marry to each other and government approves it. Done. Because the society is wealthy. The hard truth is relationships are transactional. Relationships are transactional. Julien, wazemu ekibuuzo owulira Chris Fitness kyagambye ekikulu ennaku zino abantu mupapa nnyo ate temukola ensobi nnyingi. I think paying for a lady to marry is a phenomenon of the middle class. Poor societies, parents to benefit for raising their kids so they take back some expenses. Arthur, is true, some women after embaga they do what they want, so it's better you take your time. Muzare mo 3 kids ngabo wetegereza. I think a woman has to be worth it. Bobogenda kumuwasa. But I've also realized that normally ebiseera ebisinga abakyala bakyuka after the emikolo bwe giggwa giti ng'omukyala atandika okukyuka. I don't know, Julie, lwaki abakazi mukyuka after the functions? I think ekintu ekimu ekigenda okendeeza marriages being transactional is taking away kwanjula kuveewo, n'ekirala embaga ez'okulaga essappe nazo ziveewo. Ate abakazi baagala essappe. So the biggest percentage of you guys actually believe. Now guys, it's not I'm not against the marriage institution. I'm not against people getting married. I just have beliefs. Like personally, I don't believe that omusajja wabagenda wasa mukazi we kyampisa okuyisa budget nti kyampisa okuweereza pledge cards. Just the way I don't believe in any function kebere graduation lwakuba nti abantu bali too insistent nti omuntu akuweereza budget n'otamuddamu n'akuweereza pledge card n'otamuddamu n'atandika okukubira amasimu n'atandika okuweereza message okitegeera. Personally, I don't believe in those things. When there are problems, then I believe that we can contribute because ebizibu tebikonkona. But I don't believe, and the people that are close to me know, I don't believe in the practice of sitting in meetings. Nga Arthur, nti buli lwa Sunday kusawa mwenda tujja kubeera nga mu meeting. Gene mu meeting tutulewo nga abasajja abakulu banyumye. Sometimes they sell you a pen. Nakwata pen ne bagibaguza emitwalo 7. Esatu omulundi gumu. Esatu emirundi 2. Wina agambe na kitundu. And I've gone to meetings like that and even bought things expensively. But it's something I don't believe in. It's just that when you're close to people, woli kumpi n'abantu omuntu wakugira bwati nataka kukutunira amaaso ag'ekisatu nga bakangendeko mu meeting. In my culture, the man contributes to all those functions and we don't have to wait for people to support us. That's what I believe in as well. At what function exactly? Even Olumbe also. Olumbe luli intano. I believe that the family should be contributing to that. They should not be sitting meetings. Ebyalo byonna bijje tugenda kwabya olumbe lwa mwami gundi. Mwabye olumbe to the best of your ability. But okufiirwa, okulwaza, accident, ebyo bintu tebikonkona because we don't have medical insurance mu Uganda. Ne medical insurance yennyini nyini weeri ebiseera ebimu eyinza okuba nga teyamba akaseera ako. Oba ina weetuuka n'ekoma. But Arthur, tint in your car is a killer. You passed by me on Bombo Road on Saturday. How do you know it was Micah Lawrence? How do you know it's Micah? But this tint is very okay. I can see. You see, if this tint was bad, you would not be able to see outside. Now you can. I tell Lawrence, I think I just didn't know the car you were driving. Well, you say Moroka. But if I know the cars, like Isaac Avuga Sienta, so Wampa Matara Mulaba, there is a person Namukewira Avuga Romeo Nariku Bombo Road. When I Wampa Matara Mumani because I know the car. There is another person that is building a yonge wafe tatu kawange mwe state, but a yonge wafe ye yaguze premier ya 25. Kana ye primo yenji manyi. Iliku UBG. Na ibo anampanga matanja kuba mulaba tanagenda ya chazimba. Okitegeera. Kare sinateka mutinti wa wano, bwe nateka mutinti we sapo wa wano. Ulowo ndabalako ata omuntu okukyuka abata kwagalangako just aba wali kuyisa budde. But Julia, do you also accept that abakyala musobola osobola okugumira omuntu gw'otayagala n'omugumira emyaka nga 5-10 nga tomwagala? That's the thing that I've seen, that I've had. Okay, I've had that women do that. Akugumira emyaka 15 bw'atuuka nga akukoyedde ddala n'akyuka. Women show their true colors after marriage ceremonies. Anti awebabuuliza Martin Sentongo ne babuuza nti ffe ng'abasajja okuwasa abakazi kituyamba ki? Kikwongerako ki? And of course there are people that are too strict on the biblical beliefs. Nti agamba Bible kino kyegamba oba omukazi anaakyuka oba taakyuka nze ngenda kumuwasa. And normally those are people that are too excited about me. I'm not excited about marriage. The functions I'm not. I'm going to be spending money. Nze nga Arthur. But there is no way I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be calculating zino. Arthur, is it worth buying the Primo you expected at 25? No, I would not buy that Primo at 25 per day. But the person wanted the Primo. I explained to him that at 25, he could buy a Romion. He could buy a Wish new model. He could buy a Ractis. He wanted a Primo. The best I could do to try and make him believe was try to go and see a 2008 model that we went and saw, but nobody wanted the 2008 model. It was bad. Arthur, speaking of marriage, do you believe in prenuptial agreements before marriage? Some ladies might come with nothing but a plan to invest, like 5 years claim part. I do believe in prenuptial agreements if indeed the woman finds you with your stuff. You need to do it. I find that these agreements work best for people. They work best for people who are marrying after their 30s. Because majority of you guys in your 30s have made something. Katinze. Omukazi gwe mpasa kati. Ngatabadde nange. Okuveda kati mama bani nali naye emakerere. Before I graduated. Then I graduated, and you guys, some of you guys that know, Fabataina connection, the year after graduation is one of the hardest. Actually for men, the first couple of years after graduation, connection, those first couple of years, 2-3 years, are very hard for us. She was there. And so if I do a prenup with her, it would be very unfair to her. And she has, yes, I have worked really hard, but she has been there, and she has worked with me on some of the things that I've worked on. So and she has my kids, so it doesn't make sense. But on the other hand, if I had to marry a younger chick, like I get a chick somewhere, and she finds me with everything I have, now the only thing she's bringing is herself. Then the prenup will work. Katugwe chairman zaka atanna wasa. Omukazi gwogenda okuwasa. Ulaba ngoli gwe ine gwenda kusanga na yoyo. Oyo mwino kola prenup. Oyo bobo chali naye okuva kwolu. ne bwoba okyali naye kati ne bwoba okyali naye kati ne bwoba okyali naye kati kola prenup. Kola prenup oyina bwana kukumira ebyaka 15 kyanoonya akimanyi. We don't want sooner Ben Saga. Chairman zakanze gwe namulaba naye mumanyi era naye amumanyi oyo alina owandika prenup. Arthur, me, I was with a girl for 5 years after kuchara an intro, but I found out she never wanted kids. Atenga, she never told me, but the mom knew. For I got a new one and got twins in 1 year. Love Teddy yo. Okay, there are two angles to think about love. Me, I believe love JD, and I believe buli mukazi alina omusajja gw'ayagala. Travel life vlog, you might not be the man that woman loved. Ayinza okuba era ina gw'ayagala. Era bw'agwa ku gw'ayagala ajja kukola buli kyasobola okumuzaalira. That's, for me, that's the one thing I've seen, and it's entirely true. Buli muntu alina gw'ayagala. Fenga abasajja, I think we just have the bad luck of the chicks have vibed every day. So somehow she falls in love with someone else who just wanted to eat, and she stays in love with that person. That person walks away, and somehow Travel Life Vlog comes along the way. And Travel Life Vlog is very serious, and she says, oh, what the hell, let me get married to this dude. And she never really gets to love him. And because she never really gets to love him, she doesn't even want to have kids with him. Right? So I think that's the thing that happens. But Fengaba Sajib said him to guys, don't forget to buy umbrellas at the convention. Thank you, Juliet. Can I get a good practice at 18? It's possible. I cannot say you can't. But most good practices are 20 million plus. I'm telling you this. And I'm in the market. And I have groups where brokers post cars. I can see the quality of cars they pay at 18, at 20, and I can tell you a good practice will probably cost you 20 plus millions. That's what I think I've seen. Marriages benefit women. Men, society everywhere views society views men as work machines. After I attended a wedding for Mvabulaya, and all 3 ceremonies were done in 1 weekend with 30 people, 15 from each side, and it was wonderful. Abakazi be Uganda babyagala mukolo gubamba. Juliet, what she says is not true. Love y'omukazi ekyuka. If someone loved you yesterday, it doesn't mean she will love you today. Women's love is conditional. Chris Fitness, njawukana muko nawe. Kat Chris, you know the challenge you have, and I see this challenge with a lot of guys that have money. Kat Chris ayina sente. Fa abasajja boba ne sente. Kizibu kusanga mukazi akwagala. Omusajja yenna ayina sente. Ate naye omukazi bw'abanga yayagadde sente asobola okubeerawo n'olowooza akwagala. That's a challenge. So Chris Fitness, Julia kyagamba kituufu. But the challenge is people like Chris, like Chairman Zach, like a lot of you guys that have money. Naddala mwe abakolera ebweru. It's very hard to find someone nga akwagala ebyaddala. Nti omuntu akolera ebweru omukazi ne bw'aba takwagala akulaba emirundi emeka omwaka ate gye emirundi akugumira. That's a challenge. It's painful to say. It's very painful to say. Nti omuntu yenna ne bw'aba gwe omusajja nga olina omukazi gw'otayagala naye ng'alina by'oyagala ng'omulaba emirundi 2 mu mwezi omugumira kasita omulaba emirundi 2 mu mwezi okitegeera. Kati Chris, you can find someone that loves you, but kati mwabayinamu ku ssente ate abatambula it's also something else. It's also hard. But I believe what Julia is saying. Love is a difficult sector. We people think and act differently. Behavior is the key to many breakdowns. Toyota CHR in Uganda, million nga chinana. CHR kata yingi the million chinana. Love is never permanent in love, since it's mainly based on emotional feelings, which can change anytime. Abakazi batwagala ko byaffe, tebatwagala. Why women get fat and gain weight after marriage, yet they were in shape before marriage? They get comfortable. Me, I think they do get comfortable. Omukazi olina mu keeping nga ali on their toes, but I'm keeping it on their toes, are getting comfortable. Now in the diaspora, bring your women. She will be taken. Are you sure, Jovan? Omukazi wamutwalira bweru bamutwalirawo. The thing, I think the biggest challenge with us men, nti fengo abasajja omusajja bwofuna sente, okufuna omukazi akwagala ebyaddala kizibu. Nenga, I know people that have I inspected the car for a couple. Omusajja yasooka ogenda ebweru n'anoona mukazi we n'agenda nga they have been together for 8 years nga bali bweru eyo. Ng'omukazi akola alina omulimu ogwe ne sente ze, n'omusajja akola alina mulimu ogwe ne sente ze, nga they are still together. Condition doesn't mean only about money. The things men offer go beyond money. What? Chris, what things do you offer beyond money that a woman would want that she can't get anywhere else? I think, Chris, the hardest thing that a woman can't get from just anywhere is money. Ebirala byonna byonna abakazi babifuna buli wamu. Omukazi akwagala, you have problems you are solving, rent, transport, things of that kind. And Mr. Arthur Kansinzire, omukazi omutandisa otya? Abasajja abalina ssente mwagala nnyo okutandisa ssente, ne mwerabira nti ssente ziyinza kujja luvannyuma mu laavu. Kati Julia kye kirina okusooka. What has to come first? Kye kirina okusooka. Kye no kusooka. Naye guys, do you actually realize nti obufumbo fa abasajja tetubufunamu? Ebintu omusajja byafuna mu bufumbo asobola obifuna ne waba tali mu bufumbo. Si kyo? So nga ate obufumbo bongo obufumbo other chances are higher to lose a woman in the diaspora than home. She can say you domestically abused her. Your life is screwed. I believe and agree with people who say love kabinja kababbi. Men are providers. We have our roles. But you guys, haven't you seen men that provide? Really they provide. It's basically about money. Why do broke guys have happy relationships? Because the broke guys are loved genuinely. Chris Fitness. Otegera Chris. The broke guys are loved genuinely. Gwe Chris gwa ina sente. Kizibu nnyo butalaga sente yo. Bw'olaga sente yo, abakazi abagezi be bakwesooka. Ne bakwetega. The moment you show your money, abakazi abagezi nga bakola ki? Nga bakusalako. That's the problem. Niyo omusajja lyabenda omunaku abeerawo n'obunaku bwe. Ne bamusiimako mbeera ze. Kejo van olina okuwasa. Abasajja tulina okuwasa. Omusajja bw'otawasa olina chances nyingi ez'okufa ebirwadde. Arthur, the table you are shaking today, honestly, once you get into 30s with some little fortune, it's close to impossible to find love. You know you've hit a nerve boss. Atenga ge mazima amatuufu chairman Zak. Abasajja ngaffe bwe tutuuka emyaka 3 ntandika okufunamu kasente. Kizibu okufuna omusajja akwagala, omukazi akwagala. Kubanga naawe kiba kizibu. When you walk into the room, people will know. Olinamu ku ttooke. Kati abakazi abagezi be beeteekawo. Abakazi ate munanga abakazi bamanyi okwekolako, bamanyi okwambala, bamanyi okwekoza, bamanyi okupitiringa nti baagala. In diaspora, a relationship that lasts long because men turn out to be stupid intentionally. Sure, some women bw'oba toyina era takwagala aba alaba you won't add on her, kyemugamba nti talina future. Kituufu nnyo omukwano omutuufu ogulaba toyina nnyo. If a man looks after me, I will look after him. Men married to but will you love him, Vivian? That's the thing. Abasajja nabo baagala okubaagala, si kubalabirira. Omusajja asobola ofuna omuntu waabwe, omukazi omulala yena najja n'ayoza engoye n'akola kina. Men married to find companion. Wali your time nga you want to settle. That's what I'm saying. Tokulembeza sente nga oyagala funa muntu mutuufu. Anti kakati Julie, omuntu alina sente azikweke, agenda ayambala ebiziina, alyoka afune laavu. And I also think that men end up having to show their money, because if you decide not to show money, okufuna just even getting attention from women, kiyinza oba ekizibu. That's the thing. But abakazi bonna balina omuntu gwe baagala. Waleti ezitowa. Abakazi balina gwe baagala. Gwe baagala ayinza oba talinawo sente. Nga nabanyumiza the story of my friend oli yafa. Nti kyali wange yali talinamu naye ng'omukazi gw'ayagala. Omukazi n'afuna gaayi ng'ayinamu. Gaayi n'amuwasa. Naye nga kyali wange era egenda n'atemera ewa gaayi. Eventually gaayi yafa. Okitegeera, oli gaayi w'essente n'asigaza omukyala. Kati omukyala talina gw'ayagala mulala, kati alina kubeera n'ono gw'ayagala yafa. Today's topic confirms last Monday's topic. There is no love without money. Martin Sentongo, there is love without money. There is. Ekintu kiri kimu abasajja bw'ofunamu ku ssente nga tonnafuna mukazi. Bw'oba tewafuna mukazi akwagala nga tolina ssente, kizibuwalira ddala okufuna omukazi akwagala ng'olina ssente. Aba ayagala ssente. Guys, topic eno mpanvu. Kamba siibule. Naye nga basajja bannange atannafuna ssente funayo omukazi. Naye kale waliwo emyaka egimu gitutuukamu. Bagala kuyisa akaawe? Waliwo emyaka egimu emizibu basajja bannange ng'emyaka egyo bw'ogituukamu laavu ng'olina omukazi akwagala. Olina omukazi akwagala? Akwagalako ssente akwagala nga ggwe. Akwagala nga ggwe. Wategeera otya nti akwagala nga ggwe? Kyogamba n'oggwamu n'oyavuwala asigala. Abeerawo? Yeshuwa. Omaze naye ebbanga ki?
Kisinzira omukazi embeera gy'omuwasizaamu. Wamuwasa ng'olinamu osigwawo
ng'agenda.
Naye kati namuwasa sirina. Kati yagala bamanyi embeera.
Mugiwulidde story. Omusajja agambye yawasa mukazi we nga talinamu. Kati embeera omukazi agimanyi. Awo omanyire omukazi akwagala. Arthur omwavu ayagala. Waliwo agambye wano nti omwavu ayagalwa nnyina. Tamanyi kyayogerako? Muwulidde basajja mmwe? Omusajja abagambye kisinziira. Kisinziira. Arthur nga kitale kya Alex Mukulu for the arts. Alex Mukulu agenze man. Yagenze. Ono sise katawa omusajja ali mukunjolezaako wano. Agambye kisinziira omukazi wa mutandiko otewo mutandiko mulaga ssente bwe zivaawo ng'akola ki nga naye ayitamu ategeye mazima. Naye leero yisa wano zino sijja vaayo. Ekitegeeza omuntu alina ssente muzibu wa kufuna amwagala.
Oli ajja ng'amanyi nti olina ssente aba akwagalako ssente. Naye ozigwerawo bweziti aba kyakwakazi.
Mukiwulidde filosofe si yange yoyo omusajja. Kati ekyangu kwata baba kangende wali ekyangu kyali badde kya musajja kufuna mukazi nga n'omukweka ssente oba n'ofuna omukazi nga tonnaba kufuna ssente. Ke kaseera mbasiibule. Ekyokuyiga kyemmanyi kyeyamanizaako okifunye. Yambala emiziina ng'omukazi bwakulaba obeera mu miziina. Naye kaakati nali nga mbuuza maama Abani. Kambuuza ne maama Abani. Nali nnyina emmoloka yange Makerere. Kale saayinamu nnyo naye nalina kibiina yange. Bagaya balanga tebayina. Wanzikirizaako kibiina yange? The question is oyo guy bw'afuna ssente asigaza omukazi oyo. Kajje kasita aleeta balansi wange. Kanindeko basiibula amala okumpa balansi wange. Kanindeko asooka ampe balansi wange ndyoke mbasiibule. Kuba ekyo ekibuuzo kiri very important. Anti kakati chairman Zaka ndowooza okirabe. Luli nali naani? I was talking to some dude and the conversation went in the direction of that direction chairman Zaka. Direction egamba nti bw'ofuna ssente ate omukazi gwe wali naye omulekawo n'onoonyaayo bwe gw'olowooza nti gw'olina okuba naye, naye gw'onoonyaayo gw'olowooza nti gw'olina okuba naye ate aba takwagala. Okitegeera? That's the thing. Ate ye aba takwagala. Kati awo ndowooza mutegedde ensobi weeva. Mukitegedde basajja bannange weebiva. Kati ekyangu kyali badde ndowooza kyekyo Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kyayogera mu Qur'an. Oluwarabu sirumanyi naye Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala yagamba omusajja anaawasanga abakazi bana kasita alibanga ng'alina obusobozi. Bameka? Kitegeeza alina gw'atandika naye ajja ati nambi nazzaako gwazizzaako n'abeera naako obukadde. Mumulinde nze kanjira amusoma amannya ng'omusajja wajja atuddemu nti bw'anaafunamu ku ssente anaasigala ne mukyala we. Ngenda mubuuza mu ango 3 wuno. Owaayi waliwo ekibuuzo wano nti ye omukazi akugumidde naye gwe bw'onoofuna ssente omukazi oyo n'omusigaza oba onoonoonyayo ka children. Ogenda musigaza? Bagambye nti tosobola nti bw'ofuna ssente nga naawe onoonyayo akugyamu.
Kimanyi naye n'okuba omusajja olumugumiikiriza ng'omanyi gy'ovuddewo oba amanyi atamanyi gy'avuddewo ne gy'alaga batamanyiyo.
Oba onoofunayo omukyalo ow'okubiri
awo omanyi oba tomanyi gye wava n'okumanya gye wava okikola.
Kitegeeza ne bw'ofuna ssente zenkana omukazi asigala ye agenda sigala ye wuwo. Amiina mukiwulidde. Omusajja agambye kanate how do you know he's not honest? Mbuziza mu ango zombi n'akiddamu. Anyway guys, thank you very much for being part of the broadcast. Abafunyemu ekyokuyiga mukifunye. Kyeyamaniza akayambala emiziina, funayo akazigo gy'obeera, ofune omukazi asooka bw'oba otambulira mu mmoloka otambulira mu ttinti. Okitegeera? Olina okuba nga bw'oba otambulira mu mmoloka yo kyeyamaniza otambulira mu ttinti. Let me actually just change my parking spot. Ng'otambulira mu ttinti n'atakulaba nti olina emmoloka. Baba analaba nti olina emmoloka ate ajja kukyuka agambe nti wamulimba, let me park there. Ndudde okuba mu staleti eno serefu. Anyway guys, thank you very much. Mwebale kubeera ku broadcast olunaku olwaleero. Muyombya Maxas, David Klaje, Arinaitwe Jose, Juma Ali, John Zifo, Bugisu Times, Panga Godfrey Chambade, Hannington VIP, Maseko Association Limited, Yusuf Minaj, Yusuf Lugonda, Mugenyi Simon Peter, Julien Nampija, Shanko Gibbs Lay Priest, Kate Shurahim, Paul Sema VIP, King Daniel VIP, Mwanguzi David, K Jovan VIP, Chairman Zach, Lucky Mose Agabs Godwin VIP, Ricky Chikawa VIP, Karim UG VIP, Sengoba Ibra, Basic Chris, Lucky Mose, Richard Aki, Kasibante Akiram, Mugenyi Simon Peter, Mugambe Nasif, Mutumba Pade, Balvids, Travel Live Vlog, Mush, Chris Fitness Doburwa, Hash Fitness UG, Lawrence Biamukama, Muloza Sibamaze, Muhumuza Raymond, Bane mwebale kupenda broadcast. Vivian Kazibwe, thank you very much also for contribution. Maumbe Dennis, Maumbe Dennis mupya. Ate mente mwelabira some women batukwatamu. Nange ate ekyo kukwatamu naye omukwate mutategeera nti bamukuttemu. Omukwate mutategeera nti bamukuttemu kati nze tebankwatamu. Nali batisobola tegeera nti bakwatamu kati nze siri mukwatemu. Guys here, make money, she will love you, but again do not be stingy, give money to your wife, okay? Kanyero Arnolds, good morning. Ata started jikube muku self ku live nga Juliet alaba. Juliet started yagiraba temagiranga mama abane agivuga yekisunzo bakiriwa. Do you guys think I know where the key is? Sono kira kachiri wa guru mu office sunzo amazima go simanje kiri sekatawa yabanji yakiteeka. Just buy a signal sebirala bijja kweronda. Other, I want to buy my wife a car. Which one? It depends on your money. Abali Mukamori, I don't take you for granted. I wish you a very lovely day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Ciao.